Hey everybody, if you clicked on this video, you know what's up. 15 through 11 Harley Quinn episodes, bottom of the barrel, the ones that were not great enough to actually make the top 10. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to check out down below for the PS4 contest that we're giving away, and give this video a thumbs up. Without any further ado, number 15, Over the Edge.
I have such horrible dreams! Every night there's a gigantic black figure chasing me!
Over the Edge is actually one of the best shows in the series, using Shakespearean themes to show us what would have happened if Jim Gordon felt betrayed by Batman and tried to hunt him down. I won't say more than that so as not to spoil it, but Harley has a brief cameo where she goes on TV saying now that Batman has been deemed an outlaw by the GCPD, she feels that her, along with the rest of Batman's adversaries, deserve compensation for their pain and suffering. The scene is short and could have been filled by any Batman villain, which is why it makes the bottom of this list.
We demand money!
Number 14, Lockup.
Oh, it's all true! If we don't speak up now, we'll never get another chance!
When the new warden of Arkham Asylum decides to abuse his prisoners, Harley is brought to the stand to testify against him. At first, much like all the other criminals, she bites her tongue out of fear of being punished, but then quickly convinces the rest to speak up, knowing that this is their only chance to do so. It's a sad scene, really. Even when the Joker isn't around, Harley is still in a constant fear for her well-being. However, it is kind of awesome seeing her be the one to lead the others to stand up for themselves.
He threatens us, takes away our privileges, even when we're good!
Number 13, Beware the Creeper.
Baby, on you even garbage looks good.
Go away.
Alright, look. This episode is trash. The only reason it's not number 15 is because Harley is heavily featured throughout from beginning to end and for the screen time alone. When a TV journalist revisits the site of where the Joker fell into the vat of chemicals at Ace Chemicals to do a story on the 7-year anniversary, he's ambushed by the Joker himself and is thrown into the vat of chemicals, turning him into a variation of the Prince of Crime himself. Which sounds like an interesting prospect, except that we end up with a very poor Jim Carrey impersonation who calls himself the Creeper. The Creeper spends most of the episode trying to come onto Harley, but she's not having it, even running back to the Joker for protection. The episode is just off-putting. The Creeper comes across like a lame Johnny Bravo, and you find yourself rooting for the Joker to put him out of our misery. Eventually, Batman does step in, and I'm sure you can guess what happens from there. The big highlight for Harley in this episode is a scene early on when she does a Marilyn Monroe impersonation for the Joker, covered head to toe in pudding. Visually striking imagery? Yes. Good episode? Far from it.
I'm one of a kind, Toots.
Number 12, The Man Who Killed Batman. This is a great episode. I love these random one-off episodes that tell the story from a random civilian in Gotham. Their point of view seems to heighten the suspense of a situation since you don't really know what's going on since you're not along for the ride with Batman. Sidney Debris is a 2-bit wannabe crook through an unfortunate series of events inadvertently kills the Batman. Sidney is arrested but is unexpectedly bailed out by Harley Quinzel.
Don't I know you from someplace?
I think I served you a subpoena once. It was a small subpoena.
Upon leaving, Harley reveals who she is and takes him to the Joker, who feels like he was slighted, since crime is no longer enjoyable without the Batman on his tail. Harley has a scene where she tries to rob a jewelry store, but the Joker makes her put it back, and, as expected, sends her flying across the room when she protests. For a Joker episode, it's top notch. The Joker sheds a tear for the Dark Knight, and you believe he feels empty without his opposite. But as a Harley episode, she's nothing more than background noise. Or in this case, a kazoo noise. Number 11, Almost Got Him. Now, don't get me wrong, this is one of the greatest episodes of the series, period. It features Joker, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Penguin, Croc, playing poker together, swapping stories about that time that they almost got the Batman. The Joker goes last and tells about how he took over a late night show and almost electrocuted Batman in front of a live studio audience. He breaks out, of course, with the help of Catwoman. The Joker proceeds to escape, and Harley Quinn is able to knock out Catwoman, bring her to a factory, and almost turn her into cat food before Batman shows up. This is in no way a Harley-centric episode. She does serve as an announcer for Joker's late night show, and she does move the plot along in the third act, but her personality is a bit two-dimensional compared to the other episodes on this list. However, it is still a fantastic episode where she carries her weight amongst the ensemble of Gotham Rogue Gallery villains.
Batman, what you gonna do? Kick me around and save your kitten?
I've been John, you just got burned, here on Burns Reviews.